Hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Ooh, ooh. I'm working on that sock I told you I would show you. I did better than just a cuff. I will show you in just a minute here. I'll give people a chance to hop on. It's a beautifully sunny Monday here in Hood River, Oregon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. For some reason, Facebook thinks that they should show you notifications right where all of the video comments go. And so they pop up and they start to block stuff. Not the best setup. Very strange. But anyways, welcome. We are at Monday, April 20th. This is not Wednesday like I thought it was for the last several hours. In fact, it wasn't until I was typing the title for this live video, which is Welcome to Monday's Lunch Chat, and I realized I had written Welcome to Wednesday's Lunch Chat, and then I thought, is this Wednesday? And then I realized, no, it's actually not Wednesday, it's Monday. So I've been off. I've been completely off. Hello, everybody. Hello, Miss Julia, Rachel, Martha. Glad you all can join us. Oh, I'm here. I'm feeling quarantines. I'm feeling orders. Thank you so much for the orders. It has really, truly been astounding, and I feel so lucky that we get to continue to fill orders too. So, in my hands right now is that sock I told you I would show you. Do you remember on Friday I showed you all of the colors of the cotton cocktail sock yarn that came in? And asked everybody to weigh in with their opinions on which color I should cast on with. And I haven't gone back to look since I left that day, but when it was time for me to leave that afternoon, number 3 was the winner so far. And so I'll hold that ball up here. Here is number 3. That was the lime and blue. They call it lime and lavender. That's what the Regia people call it. But that's what won. And here it is. Isn't that fun? So I told you I would cast on and get the cuff done at least so you could see it in action, but I couldn't settle for that because the cuff was entirely lime and I wanted to see some action. Like, where's the color? Where's the good stuff? So I just kept going. There it is. So it goes through a little blue patch and then it goes nice and solid into the lime again. Here's a refresher of how it will pattern. This is not the colorway I'm using, but that's about how it goes. So the blue part is what you see yellow, red. That's where I have blue. And then the more solid here, that's where I have lime. So let me hold that up again. So super, super fun. It's been a really long time since I have knit with cotton sock yarn. This is just cotton poly. So really, truly, if you are someone who cannot wear wool next to the skin, this one would work great. Hi, Christy. Hi, Danny, Robin, Martha, Chris. So great to see you guys. This feels buttery. It feels super soft, and it's got some stretch to it. I don't know if you're able to see. It's pretty elastic. That's the poly part of it. So, cotton obviously doesn't hold its shape as well as wool, and so that can be kind of a tough sell for socks. But they mix in the polyamide to help with the elasticity, and so that creates a pretty decent sock yarn. You might, I mean, I tend to wear my socks a couple of times before I wash them just to save the life of the sock. But I'm talking about my hand knit socks, not my commercial socks. And these might have to be washed more frequently, but feels so great, stretchy, really fun, really, really fun. I'm so glad that you guys all forced me to do that. I know it's a good one, huh? Well, as if my arm needed any twisting whatsoever. Ooh, Sarah, I don't know what a sock arm sweater is. I'm gonna have to investigate that. Sarah says that this yarn would make a great sock arm sweater. Sounds very, very intriguing. Let's see. Today's flavor is orange. And you want to know what today's follow-up is going to be? I can't resist. I want you all to know I've been in here nearly every other day, sometimes every day since the shutdown. and I've only shared one of these one time with one kid. So we have a whole store full of these Mayana mini bars, chocolate bars in a bunch of different flavors, and I have resisted eating them all. Everybody should be really proud of me about that. But I'm gonna eat this one as soon as we're done. I can't resist any longer. I want it. This one is the monkey bar. This is one of my favorites. Let me read to you what it is. Banana rum caramel, vanilla bean marshmallow, and 60% dark chocolate. What's not to love? Am I right? I cannot wait. This is going in my belly as soon as we're done with this video. I know it's a ton of self-control. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Let me just pat myself on the back here. Oh, thank you, Heidi, for the link. I'll check that out as soon as the video is done. Hello, Jensen Bomb. Good to see you. Um, so, thank you to Jill, who came in on Saturday to fill some orders, and gave me an entire weekend off. I didn't really work at all over the weekend, and that's the first time in a month that that's happened. So I am so appreciative of you, Jill. If you guys don't know Jill, she is the right-hand woman, the other half of my brain, and she can be found here 3-4 days a week when we're open. And lately, she's still here 3-4 days a week, but she's coming in to help fill orders. So we alternate days so that we are in here at the same time and giving everything a thorough wipe down when we're done and we leave for the day. But it was really nice to have a whole weekend off. So I'll show you what I was able to get done. Barbara, I can share those bars. They're on our website if you want to order one. I'll send it to you. I was able to start my Sarah sweater. This is the Cocoa Knits sweater I'm doing in Eco Cashmere. So I got fairly far on this. I'm really excited about it. This is it's really bound up by the needle, so hard to see, but this is one of the Coconut Methods sweaters. So here she is, got the neckband. I've just got underneath the armholes. So with the Coconuts Method, what makes it so unique is the really, really lovely shoulder neck shaping that she gives. Julie Weisenberg comes from the fashion design side of the garment world, and then she has translated that into knitting, and she has this whole method that she explains about how shoulder seams in couture clothing, they don't ride right across the top of your shoulders like most knitting patterns that have an upper shoulder seam do. They actually slope slightly to the back and join the sleeve shaping back here, and how much better that fits most people's shoulders. And so she's created this entire method. You start basically with you cast on right here, here to here, right here, and then you knit this parallelogram. Nope. Trapezoid. I know my shapes. You knit this trapezoid out, and then you're shaping, and you pick up from different sides of that. It's very much genius, very genius. We've taught this method as a class several times now. Everybody always loves it. They love how their sweaters fit when it's done. This one is slightly modified because it's more of a kind of a sloppy sweater, kind of what is it? What am I trying to think of for the way she does this? It's a modified of her technique because she doesn't give the full arm shoulder treatment, because it's very much like a drop shoulder. Oh, I cannot think of the word I want. Kind of sits back farther. Anyways, but it's going fast now. It's in this fisherman's rib, half fisherman's rib. So it's a little bit, labor intensive because it's either a rib, knit one, purl one, or a half fisherman rib, which is knit one below, purl one. But it's going to be so fun and I can't wait. And hopefully I can just keep on plowing through that and, not get behind. I had to stop working on my shifty just because fingering weight and the repetitive pattern. Slouchy, thank you. Good God. I don't know why. Slouchy, yes. It's very slouchy. Oh, thank you guys. Okay, so I'll show you the other thing I finished this weekend, and that is one dear little ankle sock I have done in the Haverland sock yarn. So here that is. This color is Padme, and come on, there we go. And so, oh, phone's ringing. Sorry, live video. So yeah, this is that self-striping sock yarn that we are, I think we have one ball left in stock right now, and we've ordered more. It should be here by the end of May. But what I decided is I did these toe up, and after I turned the heel, I got to thinking that during the winter, this last year and a bit the year before, I'm wearing more ankle height shoes, and all of my socks are more of an awkward length to wear with those because if your pants don't quite meet the top of the ankle boot, then you don't want like this long, like extra fabric, long traditional knitted sock hanging out in there. So basically, I put this on my foot when I was at the end of this dark maroon stripe. And I went and I grabbed my favorite pair of ankle boots that I wear a lot during the winter, put it on, and I realized it was exactly the right time to do the cuff. So these will just peek out of those shoes that I like to wear that are ankle height. And I have a couple different pairs that I like to wear. I've never done ankle socks. I mean, 10 plus years ago, we were doing a bunch of ankle socks out of fixation, and I had a couple pairs. And I gave a million pairs away, but I haven't made any that I wear now. And so I had somebody gave me some Bombas wool socks that are ankle height, and that's what I've always been wearing with those boots all winter long. And now I'm going to have actual hand knitted wool socks that I can wear with those boots. So that's exciting. And not only that, I don't know. I might even be able to get two pairs out of this. Um, this skein's a little shy because we used this skein for our yarn tasting, and I think I used half of an ounce. So I think this was down to 3 ounces. I haven't weighed it yet to see what's left, but might even be able to get two pairs. I could give one to one of my kids. So bonus, right? There's this really cute ankle sock pattern that I want to make. It's called Black Sesame Ice Cream, I believe, and it was in the Mason-Dixon March Madness bracket. That's how I got turned on to it. And so I've got that in the queue. But I think that one would look better in something that's subtly hand dyed or more like tonal kettle dyed instead of really wildly variegated or striped like this. So I got some of that in the stash. You know, I do. I mean, not really in the stash because sock yarn doesn't count, remember? But you know, on the shelf at home, ready to use. Oh, so can I tell you guys for a quick second about my newest addiction, non-knitting? Oh gosh. So my youngest was given a Nintendo Switch for Christmas over a year ago, and it hasn't got a lot of action. She plays it with her friends now and then, and she likes video games, but I haven't really touched it much because you know it's newfangled technology. I'm old and I played the original Nintendo, so when I was a kid, I there's just too much going on the controllers and everything. It was intimidating. But my husband the other day, unbeknownst to me, he was checking things out and digging around playing with this Nintendo Switch, and he figured out he can download the very original Mario Brothers from the original Nintendo, and he did. And most of you probably don't know this about me, but I have had a bit of a video game addiction in the past. In fact, I missed one of the first days of one of my college courses because I had just been given a Nintendo 64 for my birthday, and I was so obsessed with playing Mario Brothers that I didn't go to class. So, well, Martha, I'm old in Nintendo years. Martha says I'm not old. I'm old in Nintendo years, just put it that way. So he downloaded, it's actually got all of the original Mario games. It's even got the original Donkey Kong, and it's not good, guys. It's not good. It's gonna be a real challenge for me to decide between knitting and Nintendo. You know what? I heard there was a Nintendo knitting game once, uh, for the Wii. I should check that out. Anyways, confessions of a video game addict. It's not all games. I mostly like Tetris and Mario Brothers. I can't believe I'm telling you this. Oh gosh. So, you know, if I show up for the next video and I look unkempt and I have no progress on any of my knitting and none of our packages have been shipped out, you'll know it's the Nintendo. In fact, someone who has got my husband's phone number maybe should give him a call and stage an intervention because that all might need to just go away. I don't, I'm not known for having a lot of restraint in that department. I also go to bed really, really early, typically, like first one in bed in my family, because I like to get up early. The only times that I have not gone to bed early or maybe stayed up most of the night has been because I was playing Nintendo. So, anyway, anywho, now that y'all know that super not interesting and very embarrassing part of my personality, I think it's time to sign off, get back to filling some orders, churn them out, churn them out, churn them out. I really like people to be able to get their stuff shipped the day they place the order, unless it's like a weekend, because I just know that you guys are all as stuck as I am. And if we don't have our knitting, we'd all go bonkers. And especially if you're just ordering a needle, then I usually take that as a sign that you need that needle. So, hopefully everything's getting to everybody in a timely manner. And I'm going to get back at it now. It was great to check in with all of you again. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for another lunch chat. Everybody take care of yourselves. Take care of your loved ones. See you later. Bye.